friends, this is Jessica Lee Reeder with Vitalized Body, and I'm here today to share with you a program that I absolutely love called Fooducates. I have been using this program for the past handful of years in my nutrition practice, and I think it's impacted a lot of lives, and I actually use it personally for myself from time to time too. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have the desktop version pulled up, and it's just fooducate.com, but you can download the app too. And when you download the app, it's kind of cool because you can scan barcodes and then it will put from any product, and then it will pull up a response. But for the sake of this tutorial, I want to show you how to do this just on your desktop, which is a great tool too. And the reason why this is very important for many aspects of your health is because when you're eating artificial foods, processed foods, it's very toxic for your body to be able to have to break that down. It's very difficult for the liver to have to process and detoxify. When the liver becomes sluggish, that can lead to weight gain, that can lead to lots of different problems and issues. And so we want to avoid that. We want to be able to eat natural foods, whole foods that our body can process and break down easily. However, when you're in more of a situation where you're on the go, traveling often, you might need to pick up some packaged foods, and it's important for you to be able to read the label, not just from the top down, so from the calories down, but for the actual ingredients, because that is ultimately what is most important. So the Fooducate app is a blessing because you can utilize this and you can type in from your desktop any particular food that you want, or if you have the app on your phone, you can just scan it, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to use Spam as an example because this is what I used when I first got the app. I was really excited, and I was just like, I'm going to get the worst thing that I could think about. And I'm sorry if you're a Spam lover, but Spam to me was like the most processed thing that I could find. So I'm going to show you Spam. So Spam right here, when you pull it up, let's just go with the Spam teriyaki, which that's one that maybe I haven't seen, but I haven't been looking for lately as well. Maybe you've seen it, I don't know. But what Fooducate does is it gives it a rating, the food a rating from A to I think a D minus, and it's based on the ingredients. And so let's pull up Spam. And there are some ads in the free version, but I'm just totally fine with using the free version. I think you should be too. And so Spam got a D, and here in red and with the explanation points, you can see why, what areas are pointed out that are a little bit more intrusive, if you will. So this right here says it contains nitrates, but then the great thing about it is that it explains what a nitrate is, and it explains how it can affect your health. So here it says, for example, nitrates are food preservatives that are often found in prepared meats, and that it's linked to, there's correlations with cancer in young children and pregnant women that have been consuming the nitrates, and then it will give you resources of studied articles to back this information up. Then here we have sodium, and it explains that it's very high in sodium. It has over 25% of the daily max, and it says sodium's linked to high blood pressure, hypertension, and other heart problems. And then it talks about how it's highly processed, lots of different ingredients in it that are artificial, and that it's one of the worst products in the category. So natural flavors, talks about that. Mechanically separated meats, gives an overview on maltodextrin. And so it's just very informative because you can start to learn a little bit more of these things. And then it will give you the nutrition facts, and you'll see the explanation point next to, for example, saturated fats and sodium here. And then it will tell you what the ingredients are, so you can start to be able to make the connection between what you've just learned. For example, you can see that the maltodextrin's in here and the sodium nitrates are in here. And the beauty of this app then is that you can go over to the alternative options. So here it does look like a lot of the jerky options got C's or C pluses, some C minuses, but it does have some A's for alternative options. And this is probably the one that would stand out to me, would be the almonds. And so this does give planters almonds, and so it has an A minus. And you might be wondering, what is the A minus? So you can actually look and you can see that it has good sources of iron. It's a top product in its category. You can learn about healthy almonds, and then you can kind of scroll down. And here you might have to be a little bit of an intelligent consumer and know that the peanut oil is more of an inflammatory oil versus olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. But I would take the A minus over the D any darn day. So if you look, then you can continue down this rabbit hole and you can see what got an actual A, which is, for example, Blue Diamond whole almonds. So here it just got a straight up A, very clean, it has lots of fiber, it's minimally processed, awesome, no salt added here. And then you can look at the ingredients, just almonds. So we're looking at whole foods, switching to a whole foods diet. And I gave you kind of the worst case example. I mean, if you're a Spam lover, I am so sorry, but maybe try some almonds out. Anyway, feel free to let me know if you have any questions about this app. I absolutely love it. And I will be back on with another video at some point in the very near future going through MyFitnessPal. And I hope that you have learned something new today. Try Fooducate, tell your friends, family about it, colleagues, whoever you want. Just share the information, right? Because the stronger that we can grow as more intelligent consumers, the better it is for all of us. Okay, well, vitalize your day and love you all. Thank you. Bye.